Yeah, see it. It's an OIO. Oh, that's a nice OIO. I can't reel anymore.
Okay, sabi.
Net.
Okay, sabi tingin na.
Whoa. Ding. Come on, Ding. Come on. Put it in.
I got it.
We don't have a puller over here.
We got him.
Aloha and welcome to Keiki Fishing Adventures. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare an OIO to make fish cake. So what you're going to need is a fillet knife, a spoon, a bowl, and a cutting board to get all the meat off of your OIO. So what you first want to do is you want to rinse down the fish, make sure there's no dirt or anything on top of it, any blood on top of it, and then right after you're finished with that, then we can start on scaling the OIO to make sure there's no more scales on it. Right here I'm just scaling the fish. You want to scale it from the tail to the head because you want to go the opposite of the way the scales are facing. OIOs have really big scales. They look small, but they're really big. And they're really hard to get out. You can see it's hard to start it, but once you start it, it's a little bit easier. It's super messy. Scales are gonna fly everywhere. So you want to do this outside. If you do this in the house, you might end up with scales on the ceiling. Here I am finished, and look at the mess with the scales. After you're done scaling, you should just shoot down everything with water. After you're done scaling the OIO, make sure you get the head off and then get the guts out because you don't want any of that go inside your meat. Here I'm filleting it after taking the head and guts out. What I'm doing right now is prepping it for when I start to scrape the meat out. Just take your time when doing the filleting. You don't want to cut yourself. Here you can see how I almost butterflied the OIO. All you want to do is you want to go from the tail to the head because the bones are like this, and when you're scooping it you don't want to scoop up the bone, so you want to just scoop it right across of it. Here you can see how I'm scraping it. Just take your time and go in the same direction as the bones. Doing it this way, you'll get very few bones. So what we're doing right now is basically using 100% of this fish. None of this fish will go to waste. And all this meat right here, we're gonna use to make food or anything else that we get from this fish, we're gonna use for bait or anything. So none of this fish is gonna go to waste how we're just filleting and getting all the meat out of this fish. OIO head makes great bait for papillos and oluas. And the skins and bones we use for crab bait. everything we got out of it. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and like us on Facebook for more fishing tips, and mahalos for watching.